If you see this eye here, you notice a lot of crater-like structures there. Okay, these are called lacuna or lesions. Okay, when you see it's closed like this here, it's a lesion. This indicates lack of energy flow in and out of the cell. It's inherited weakness. Okay, genetic weakness. This means that it's very hard to recover, and you tend to have issues related to that part. So right here is the heart. Okay, and the upper lung region. Okay, right here is the chest region. You can see there's a lacuna lesions right here as well. Okay, so it indicates weaknesses. Okay, this eye has quite a few, which means the genes are to the weaker side. Okay, it doesn't mean that you can't recover. It just means that the weaker side. You see all this dark line here. This is ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon. The bowels are chronic. Okay, and there's a lot of weaknesses there as well. So this needs to be cleaned up. You see there's a dark malabsorption ring around the pupil, indicates that you're not absorbing nutrients to the small intestines effectively due to mucus plaque in the small intestine. This needs to be cleaned up. You have a skin ring going around the eye, indicates a weak thyroid. You have a purple hue going around the eye as well. That's a cholesterol ring, indicates high acidosis. There's also cholesterol in the actual pupil itself, so potential eye issues arising as well. The brain section all right here is covered a bit, but you can see it's quite congested with lymph as well. Needs to be cleaned up. Right here is where the vagina and uterus region is located. Okay, and right here is where the bladder is located as well. You can see. Okay, there's lack of energy flow in this area. And right here is where the lower back starts, is the middle back. Okay, right here is the scapular region. Okay, all heavy of lymph, stagnation, congestion, and inherent weaknesses, genetic weaknesses. This needs to be addressed. And this dark line right here hits the vocal cords and the thyroid as well. Okay, you can see chronic lymph stagnation. This hits the lower jaw, mouth, and tongue region. Okay, as well as the nose region, heavy lymph stagnation, congestion. So you can see these weaknesses going all over the entire eye. Okay, and if you look closely, you see those white dots going around. Those are lymph nodes, and they are getting stagnant or swollen. So you need to address this. Okay, I mean the fact of the matter is the kidneys and adrenals are weak. That's why you see the level of lymph stagnation. So I would address the kidneys and adrenals, clean the bowels, use a brain tincture, okay, brain and nerve tincture to help strengthen the brain and nerves. 100% fruit diet with the herbs I suggested, the Fabulous 5, kidney tea. You see things will improve. And right here is where the kidneys and adrenals are located. Okay, so the adrenals right here, kidneys are right here. You can see it moves the chronic side. Weak adrenals will give you the nerve rings you can see going around the eye. It will also give you autonomic nerve rings around the bowels. It means weak digestive system. And then also it controls the kidneys, right? So when the kidneys are compromised, you're going to have the lymph stagnation you see here. So address the kidneys and adrenals, and things will improve.